Hello everyone, welcome to our channel HRM Academia. Do you need to see the magic in learning? Join with us to have simple, smart and creative learning. I am very pleasure to meet you again in the second video of first lesson. Let's start. In this lesson, I am going to explain the answer for the question which was displayed in the first video. The question is, to what extent is human resource management different from conventional personnel management, or is it simply old wine in new bottles? Discuss. To answer this question, first you need to know simply what is the link between HRM and personnel management. We already learned what is HRM in our first lesson in-depthly. HRM was first known as personnel management in early days. After years of evolutionary development, human resource management emerges, which is commonly used at present. So, this question asks whether HRM is totally different from personnel management or HRM just as old wine in new bottles. What is meant by old wine in new bottle? It means HRM and personal management are same concept, no more differences, only name has changed according to modern world. In between these two arguments, you have to give your opinion whether HRM and personal management are totally different or both are same concept, and also you have to justify your answer. Accordingly, you can develop your answer as following. Many researchers regarded HRM as a substantially different approach than personnel management, which was referred in olden days. Let's see how HRM differs from personnel management. First difference is personnel management is traditional approach of managing people in the organization. But HRM is modern approach. At present, the approach of HRM is most commonly used. Second differentiation is personal management considers people as a machine, just as input to make desired result. But HRM considers people as resources that could be developed. Third is personnel management is more admin oriented. It means in olden days employees are used only for routine functions, whereas HRM is more development and strategic oriented. It means rather than using employees just for administrative purpose, HRM focuses on developing employees to gain competitive advantage. If you are not familiar with these terms like strategic orientation and competitive advantage, you don't need to worry. We will be discussing these terms in our future lessons. Fourth differentiation is main functions of personnel management are hire and fire, where what organization do is hiring employees to meet the demand, and if they fail to perform well, firing them without considering the development of employees. But HRM is totally different. Main functions of HRM are attracting employees, developing and retaining them. How employees are developed within the organization? Through training programs and development programs. For an example, most of companies provide financial assistance to their employees to follow MBA. Then, how employees can be retained within the organization? For that, organization concentrate on employees' motivation, career advancement, etc. Fifth differentiation is personnel management treats employees as cost effective on short term, but in HRM, employees are treated as cost effective on long term. It means the expenses spent on employees are considered as an investment in HRM. For an example, think you are buying shares of well-reputed company. Do you think buying shares is an expense? No, right? It is not an expense. It is an investment that you made expecting dividends and other benefits at present and future. Accordingly, organizations also make many expenses on employees like salary, bonuses, allowances, training and development expenditures, etc. These are considered as investments of the organizations, not expenses. In return for that investment, employees' motivation, performance, and productivity will increase. Thereby, organization can increase their sales and profit as well. Later on, it may lead to achieve competitive advantage over the competitors. That's why HRM treats employees as an investment toward long run. Last differentiation is personal management pays importance only to the job carried out by employees, simply getting the job done. Whereas HRM considers career of employees, where organization identifies employees' potentials, strengths and weaknesses and areas for improvement in order to prepare employees to be advanced in their career. That's all. Let's see simple overview of today's lesson. These are the main differences between HRM and personal management that we discussed in this video. Therefore, we can say HRM is not just old wine in new bottle. Rather, HRM is most differentiated approach from personal management. I hope you have understood this lesson clearly. For your reference, I have included main points of today's lesson in the description box. I'll meet you again with another important lesson next week. Thank you for watching my video.